What's going on, good people of YouTube? Nick Evanson here. Thank you for joining me for another ride video. Today, I've got the Giant E-Trance, or the Giant Trance E, however you say it. This is an e-bike, and I have not ridden an e-bike except for in the parking lot one time. Recently, a buddy showed up with a bike and I got to ride around for a second. It kind of piqued my curiosity, like what could it actually do on the trail? So the good fellows over at Eastridge Bicycles hooked me up with this for a few days to check it out, and I was just having a blast on it. So I did a ride with my buddy David, challenged him to a few hill climbs. He's a better climber than I am, so I figured let's even the playing field a bit here. But we had a great time. It was interesting to see what this thing could do, and let's get into the ride and I'll share my thoughts with you. If there's one thing that drives more people away from cycling than anything else, it's probably that feeling people get when they're trying to keep up with their buddies and failing. The pounding heart rate, the shortness of breath, the cramping muscles, it's just not fun. And I'm sure we've all been there, I know I have. This is where the e-bike enters the scene. You see, even though many of us mountain bikers throw shade at e-bikes, I think there's a little part in all of us that really wants one, because the e-bike takes those painful situations and makes them disappear. Now, I'm not suggesting that everyone who mountain bikes should run out and get an e-bike, and I fully acknowledge that riding an e-bike could definitely become an unhealthy habit for an otherwise healthy person. There's no replacement for putting in the hard work and growing your fitness using no assistance other than what your lungs and legs have to offer. But in my book, e-bikes certainly are another tool to help folks get out and have some fun on two wheels, and I'm happy to see them on the trail behind me. Or in this case, I guess in front of me. Like on this hill climb here with my buddy David. We're pretty close to the same speed generally speaking, except when it comes to sustained climbs. This is where David drops me like a box of rocks. I weigh 40 pounds more than he does, and his fitness is tuned a bit finer than mine, but with the e-bike under me, I'm able to cheer him on and push him towards that PR on Strava, which he did earn on this ride, by the way. Though this e-bike is wicked heavy for a mountain bike, that weight disappears under the assist from the Yamaha motor mounted in the undercarriage, along with the extra pounds I'm packing as well. During epic climbs or casual trail riding, the bike makes the ride so superbly comfortable that it's easy to carry on a conversation or crack a few jokes while ascending a 16% grade. So despite the huge grin on my face during this entire ride, there are a few downsides to the Giant Trance E, and that's the weight. Up hills, the weight of the bike just disappears thanks to the motor's assist. But the weight of the bike does show at other times. For example, on tight, twisty sections at speed that require a lot of body English. Side-to-side movements of the bike are where I really notice the weight of the bike. It just feels slow and heavy when navigating fast, twisty sections of trails. So there's a trade-off that could take some getting used to. But that aside, who could really benefit most from an e-bike? Recently, my dad was in town and wanted to go for a trail ride with me. And my dad's not a cyclist. But on an e-bike, had I been able to find one the right size for him, it would have made an awesome afternoon for the old man and I. And for those wanting to extend the range of their rides and see a bit of trail farther than what their own legs and lungs could carry them, the e-bike is a valuable tool for that. And for folks who might not yet have the grit to get out under their own power for whatever reason, an assist from an e-bike might be enough to push them past the threshold of getting on their local trail system. And for folks who already have a moderate level of fitness, how about those days when you need a recovery ride? Maybe you're wanting an easy shuttle to the top of a downhill trail to work on descending skills when there's no shuttle available. E-bikes can suit a lot of situations. And regarding that last one, just how well can they descend? Here's my first run down the local jump trail on the Trance E. It was a little wild, so bear with me. Pick me up if you see me on the side of the trail. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh. Ah. All right, when you get it going, it goes good, but it's a little weird figuring out how to accelerate. I guess I made my gearings need to be adjusted a little bit. And I probably need to put it in high mode for power. Get the speed a little faster. This is a lot of bike. This is a heavy bike. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's just so weird. Oh, so weird getting it up to speed. I think I just a little gunshot to really let it go wide open. So my first descent down the jump line took a bit of recalibrating. Between having a heavier bike and having to find the right gear and the power settings for the motor, I'm gonna need a bit more practice on this thing. But the motor assist makes it possible to get in way more laps than I'd be able to do on my own, so I guess I'm kind of a big fan of the e-bike. Well, thanks guys for watching this video. If you like what I'm doing here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see next. I've got more bike reviews lined up. I've got a new ride that's coming soon that's gonna be my ride for the next year, so I will do a reveal video of that. But this bike was a lot of fun. We're gonna do some other stuff on the channel too, so subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll see you in the next one.